Do looks matter in a professional space? Can your weight actually affect your paycheck? If you happen to lose a couple of pounds, will that help you get a better promotion? Now, ideally, the answer should be no. But that, unfortunately, is not the case. No matter how progressive we think we are, weight bias very much exists at workplaces. Several employees around the world, in fact, have revealed how losing weight changed the way they were treated. Some say they were noticed more by their managers. Others felt that it was easier to bag a promotion once they had shed a few inches and pounds. In fact, a Harvard study monitored changes in attitudes towards different factors from 2007 to 2020. And in the span of those years, gender bias, racial bias, bias towards sexuality all decreased significantly, but the negative attitudes about body weight at workplaces remained constant. The US-based HR association, Society for Human Resource Management, conducted multiple surveys last year. In almost all of them, half of the managers said they preferred interacting with employees who were not overweight. And let me tell you one thing here. This weight discrimination affects women more than men. You might have seen this coming already. Data suggests that for an obese woman, losing weight could boost her salary by as much as obtaining a master's degree. Let that sink in. A 10% increase in her body mass, on the other hand, can result in a 6% cut in her salary. Weight stigma is present at every stage of the employment cycle. For obese people, mostly women, it's harder to get hired, promoted, and paid. Of course, ask anyone and they would say that weight should not be a factor while hiring or promoting an employee. But the discrimination still happens and the bias is still very much there. Interviewers tend to stereotype candidates based on how they look. Those with high body fat are often dismissed as lazy or less agreeable, and those who get hired can experience discrimination in different ways. It can sometimes be explicit, like exclusion from certain clubs or backhanded remarks even. In a 2021 study of 14,000 people from 6 different countries, 58% of the respondents said that they had experienced weight stigma from their colleagues. Other times, weight discrimination can be subtle, like not being considered for promotions or being unfairly fired. A 2012 study of HR professionals showed that they were more likely to disqualify obese people from being hired and less likely to nominate them for higher positions. And you know what the saddest part of all of this is? Weight-based discrimination is still legal in nearly all parts of the world. A handful of exceptions are there. The American state of Michigan and cities San Francisco and Madison, New Jersey and Massachusetts are considering similar legislation. While gender, race, religion, sexual orientation are usually protected under the law, that is not yet the case as far as weight is concerned. Weight bias is overlooked in employment law and also left out of diversity and inclusion training. So what really is the way out? Will this unspoken problem continue to prevail as it has in the last few decades? And why aren't legal protections in place? Just how long will it take for the employers to take some action? WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.